Alright, folks, somebody had actually asked about the Harley Benton HBD-120CE Black Acoustic. And so here's my little update video. I don't know what the thing is, but you can see when I shine it here in the light, and you can see all the other crap above my computer, you can see how there's been a little bit of like wavy lines going through it on the top. I don't know what the top is on these guitars per se, but everywhere else on this guitar, other than, again, I showed a slight crack or something, or seam. Yeah, there it is, right there. You can see a slight seam there or something that's occurred. And I'm not exactly sure what that is, because it just looks like a seam. I don't know if it's something else. It's not raised or anything. Other than that, this guitar has now been sitting around for it's sat the majority of the time, but I have picked it up and played it. It's been 8 months. The original battery is here in the electric. Again, there hasn't been any major issues or flaws that I notice. Everything seems stable. But otherwise, one of the things that I will say up front about this is these tuners are not that great. But of course, this is only I think it was like 89 Canadian for this guitar. I think they're like €80 or something like that. They're not super expensive, so by all means, they're not meant to be, super high quality. But what you get for what you pay for this, it really is a bang for your buck guitar. It really is. But again, for anyone who's looking to buy one of these, be prepared to do some things to it, or plan on doing things right off the bat. For example, these tuners are not super great. I would consider looking at another set of tuners for the guitar that are of a bit higher quality. Also, again, as I've said numerous times, the damn frets and the fretboard on this thing were atrocious, atrocious, atrocious to no end. And I'm not sure if any Harley Benton representatives have heard what I said, but I'm assuming that these frets are vintage, or a vintage narrow fret. They need to go off this guitar, because as much as I had to do a actual fret level and crowning to them, they really are too small for this guitar. This guitar, if you put a set of jumbo frets on this, would probably play amazingly, or even a medium jumbo. The fretboard is definitely not quality, but it's not bad once you put enough oil to it. I don't know if I would go to the extent of saying that giving it a light sand would help it any, but probably wouldn't hurt it any. Again, the only other real quality issue that I've had with this was, again, there's a crack here in the binding that I can stick my fingernail in, but overall, again, it does not affect the sound of the guitar. Everything inside is nice. Echo, 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 echo. Um, the only other thing I would say with this guitar as well, too, get rid of the damn strings. The strings that came on mine were totally rusted up to crap. I don't know if they're like that every time they ship one of these out, but the strings were garbage, and I've put a set of Ernie Ball earth wound lights on this guitar, and it's definitely changed the way this guitar sounds now. Um, like I did play it a little bit acoustically before, but it just totally has a nicer sound. I don't have the strap on because obviously I'm just showing off the guitar. Also, the bridge is out of alignment, but I showed this guitar to somebody recently who bought a Taylor, who also tried out Martins and has been a avid player for years upon years. He couldn't believe me when I told him the price of this, and he said the intonation was actually good on it. So I was like, "Hey," but I don't know how well this will come over this mic here on the headset, but so with a little bit of TLC, some added investment into the added investment into the guitar. If you happen to get one of these, you actually get a really nice acoustic to play around on that's, quite capable of doing probably your basic needs for whatever. The other great thing, again, I'll mention about this, is this onboard electronic system. It looks like it's a generic one. I don't know what company or whatever, but as I've had people tell me through the direct recording through the Viper, the pickup sounds really nice in this, and I got to admit, it records very nice over USB. Even played over the actual Viper VIP2 in its acoustic mode, it also does have a very nice sound. So with that said, and this introduction is going on almost 9 minutes, that is my little bit of update for 8 months with the acoustic. It seems fine. Seems to definitely make someone think that it is actually worth 2 to 3 times what its value is, which tells you how much can be done with it with a little bit of TLC once you get it, if it needs it, that is. So that said, I probably repeated that again, sorry folks. After this, you are going to hear 3 sets of clips. The first one will be the guitar picked and recorded directly through the Viper's USB Direct, so being outputted through, I believe it's the Trace Elliott Acoustic amp sim. No effects. The second clip after that, these clips are about 7 to 9 minutes, these first 2. After that, I'll be finger picking some doing strumming, chording, individual fingered note soloing kind of thing as well. And then the last one, I'll be taking the same setting and I will be adding a chorus effect to it. And that's only going to be like I think it's 2 and a bit. So it's probably going to be like about a 25-30 minute video with, again, 10 minutes of dialogue. Well, 11 minutes of dialogue. So again, Harley Benton HBD-120CE black. So far, a thumbs up. Have a good one, folks, and I'll catch you later. Bye for now.